say they want it. Girls can't never say how. Girls can't never say they need it. Girls can't never say nah, nah. Girls can't never say they want it. Girls can't never say how. Girls can't never say they need it. Girls can't never say nah. Oh nah. Give it to me like you need it, baby. Want you to hear me screaming, have it breathing. I don't need a reason, baby. I want it till you can't fight. I can get it to you right, baby. I wanna be healing. I can be real good. Please don't get these feelings. Hey, I need some love.
Greetings, Royals. Hello. We are back with a late night review. Listen here, I was like, why am I going to hold my people back from getting this exclusive review? So we're going to do episode 2, and then we'll do 3 and 4 later on today. Later on today, you'll get 3 and 4. Okay, so this particular season of the Real Housewives of Potomac, which is season 9, episode 2, and it was titled Double Trouble. So on episode 2, the fallout from Karen's hattitude birthday continues as a few of the ladies try to reel in the drama. Meanwhile, Gizelle and Wendy meet up in an effort to put their ongoing beef to bed. The tension, child. The ladies are in the bathroom telling Mia she's a great mom, because that's kind of where we left off on the first episode when she got up from the table and she went to the bathroom, right? So Jacqueline and Jazzy is there to, help her out. So Karen tells Mia she's been divorced and Mia is handling it like a pro. So, the ladies were trying to comfort and, support. Gizelle starts handing out hats. Of course, Wendy gets the bucket hat and an invitation to lunch so they can talk and work through their issues. Now, that part I did like. The bucket hat, I didn't understand, but after Gizelle kind of, expressed her feelings about Miss Dr. Wendy, and, she proceeded to go forward with it, right? And so, being Gizelle in 2022 didn't want Wendy to touch her. Okay, so there was a clip that has surfaced, the colorist energy, but here we are. Okay, so the newbies got derby hats, the hattitude, Wendy and Gizelle. It was good. So before they go to lunch, the new girls, they get derby hats, right? All right, so Wendy and Gizelle, they go to lunch. It seems as though Gizelle is looking to build an alliance now that the other seat filler has been deported from the show. And that's Robin. Okay. Robin was pretty much her sidekick and side chick, or whatever you want to call it. Whatever they were saying that Jazzy was going at Jacqueline about in the later episode. So I'm jumping ahead of myself. So Stacey explains her career, her separate apartment, her and her husband, current husband, not informing their daughter of their divorce until it's final. She didn't mention therapy. I kind of wish that Stacey would have said, well, we're going to prepare her. We're going to get her in therapy or something like that. So she'll be able to process it, but she never addressed that. I wonder if that's going to be in her plan. She seems like a smart woman, so I'm assuming so. But she did mention her properties and that they're sleeping under the same roof, but in different quarters. And my thing is, however you got to make it work, to support your child. And at this point, it's not even really about the divorce. It's really about the child, because that's who's really going to suffer. If measures aren't taken properly. I'll say that. So Karen and the young lady, Kiara, I'm going to call her Kiki. So they link up, and on a previous episode in 2023, Karen called medical services for her and they bonded. And Karen discussed her party. Kiki didn't know and wasn't invited per Gizelle. So Gizelle did not invite her. to Karen's event. Okay, let's be real. The struggle for alliances are real, y'all. I'm just gonna say that the struggle for alliances is real. Robin is out. You have more competing newbies that are really making their mark. But everyone knows Kiki and Karen are girls. Okay, so Giselle is now the party planner. She's planning Ashley's party. Hopefully, you're invited. Karen says, but Ashley and Giselle, they had like GNA, and it was pretty much or nonprofit organization that was built off of Giselle's father, going to glory. And I forgot Ashley's significance to it. I think Ashley is just trying to get out there and get a buck any way that she can because Kiki is actually suing her. And I think that this whole divorce situation is kind of going in Michael's favor, if you ask me. So Ashley arrives at Stacy's home, Stacy begging to tell all her business, okay? And Ashley can relate, but giving a side eye. When is her divorce going to be final, child? Stacy asks, how does Ashley's son identify as black or, white or whatever? So Ashley says they don't have a lot of experience, to say the least, but they read books, about black stuff. She understands black people. Stacy's daughter doesn't hang with her black side either. But she's a German. She was born in Germany, but proud to be a black girl. Her daughter won't have the same experiences. You know, well, of course, Stacy's daughter, and she's more of like a lighter, fair skin. So even when it comes to Stacy dating a Christian, TJ, they met at an audition. She's ready for marriage. 17 years of the same D, no S with the new guy, but they go to church, they hit the gym, and so that's pretty much their little spiel. Now, Karen arrives on over to Giselle's house, and she had an Uber XL Cadillac car. She wasn't driving. Okay. So she says Beyonce can have a driver. Why can't I? Okay. So she says blue eyes, her side D. Karen goes to dress at her party, and Giselle was being messy. Hattitude giving Wendy the bucket was out of order. So pretty much Karen addressed it. She was like, you giving Wendy the hat was out of order. If you're just now coming in, we're reviewing episode 2. We're going to give you episode 3 and 4 tomorrow in a combo. Well, later on today. So just giving you a heads up. So, oh, we spoke, Giselle says. So Giselle explains the conversation and Wendy and her are going to be better. Giselle brings up Jacqueline and Karen explains she's a writer, Um, it was just so interesting how Karen was pretty much riding for Jacqueline or kind of standing up for Jacqueline. But in these later episodes, you're going to see that Karen and Jacqueline, their interactions are going to get a little hot and steamy. And I don't mean that in a sexy way. Okay, so Karen told KK, which is Kiki, that she wasn't invited. Um, Giselle told Karen told KK she wasn't invited because Giselle only had a number of people to invite. So they kind of made KK feel like she wasn't worthy, but she can come to the next event though. Karen had an award ceremony, and also Ashley and Giselle's event went down. So Karen was up at 6:30 a.m. texting the group to come to her event. Being that Giselle sees the opportunity to ruin hers and not adding her guests, battle of the events started. So now you have Karen's event, and now you have Giselle and Ashley's event. Now Giselle is a part of that. So why wouldn't Karen throw shade, right? She had every reason to. Now let's get into this. Giselle arrives to Ashley's event and gaining sympathy for her father, etc., his tumor, rest his soul. Now on to the girls. Jazzy's driver in their Mercedes. The Sprinter picks up the ladies. Mia is already with Jazzy. So they call Ashley to inform her they're coming. Ashley gets heated, and Giselle already said she didn't want to see them hoes. So Ashley reaches out to the girls. She's talking to them. They say, okay, well, we're going to make it. Giselle had already made up her mind earlier in the day that she didn't want them hoes to come. So Jacqueline was not on the Sprinter. She arrived at Ashley's event. She's definitely not in the group chat. So I want y'all to take heed to all this. Jacqueline is not in the group chat, but the new girls are. Okay, so Karen says she's more likable. So Ashley and Giselle can just take it like a shot of tequila, child. Okay, so pretty much she says that she's more likable. People will come to her events over Giselle and Ashley's. And that was very interesting. That was a very interesting situation. So Jazzy, Mia, and Stacy arrived to Ashley and Giselle event and got turned around. Giselle called security and all, child. It was given like Mean Girls. And it was like you didn't even let the girls come in and donate to your nonprofit organization. At least like get the bag first for the organization, because that's why we're here, right? Like I can set my differences aside if you were 2 or 3 minutes late. At least you made it. I'm not gonna be too hard on my girls, girls that I'm trying to get to know, about being what a few minutes late. They had to get out the car, they had to get mic'd up. So you know how this process goes. You just wanted to start a moment because that divorce storyline is not going anywhere, Ashley. And Ashley may pretend to be all innocent and stuff, but no, Ashley is a little vindictive thing. Also, I want to say that Mia is very vindictive as well. Mia is vindictive as well. And you're going to find that out in episode when we recap episode 3 and 4 later on today. But I want to thank you all so much for coming through and checking out this broadcast. Until next time, so long.
Never say they want it. Girls can't never say yeah. Girls can't never say they need it. Girls can't never say nah. Girls can't never say they want it. Girls can't never say yeah. Girls can't never say they need it. Girls can't never say nah. Oh nah. Give it to me like you need it, baby. Want you to hear me screaming, have it breathing. I don't need a reason, baby. No one until you get by. I can get it to you right, baby. I wanna be healing. I can be real good. Please don't get these feelings. Hey, I need some love.